All right, everybody. So I want to do a recap. I didn't do a recap on Friday, and I also want to go ahead and combine Monday's action as well. So I had started a what I call a very, very small account challenge, way more challenging than I thought it was going to be, simply because of the fact that when you're starting with a small account like $200. It doesn't give you a whole lot of room to hedge a position or even take a reversal. Now, the way that I trade, a lot of the way that I trade, a lot of my trades, if they don't hit their targets, will many times set up a reversal. Now, not always, but many times there will be a reversal set up to where I would take the trade in the opposite direction. And it really has to do with the speed or the momentum, okay, that is in the market at that time. So if for some reason, and particularly like on Friday, when I take a short, the difficulty is that if I do reverse, which in this case I did reverse, I'm not able to hold on to the trade very long, and nor am I able to add any kind of size to it. Okay, and so I did take the reversal, and this is really the mini Russell was the one that really hurt me. Everything else, tried to make a little bit of money on gold, didn't do well on gold. Tried to get in and pull a little bit out of the natural gas. But the mini Russell was really the one, because that was the one that reversed. But like I said, I didn't have the ability to put on any kind of size on it, nor was I able to hold on to it because the trade had not finished its execution, or it did not finish hitting its target. But I had to get out because I really didn't want to chop up the account too much. So coming in on money, obviously all I traded was natural gas and made a little bit of money. So I'm going to show you here what the overall result is so far on my $200 account. But what I wanted to say is that because of this, I have decided to, I'm going to have to adjust my strategy a little bit, because the idea is I want to see how far, okay, I want to see how far I can take a teeny tiny account, and a lot of it is really going to be based, as I said earlier, on the ability to be able to catch a few nice winning trades and build a cushion. Well, I did have a cushion. I did have a cushion going into Friday's action, but because this mistake I made on the Russell, which was really too big for that account, it really chewed me up. So what I've decided to do is I'm going to take the indices out of it. I want to bring indices back into it, but when you're dealing with an account like this, you've got to go small. So what you're going to see me doing starting on Monday, which I did today, is I'm going to stick with the gold, the natural gas, and the crude oil. All right. And I'm just going to slowly start to build this account back up. Here's the account. I'm at 146 right now. Started with 200. I had it over 300 at one time. I had a couple really nice days, but then Friday really, really hurt me and brought me down to 146. This is so this is where I'm at right now. This is where I'm at right now, 146. After picking was in the 120s, picked up a little bit of $17 today. So started at 200. I'm at 146. So I'm going to see where I can go with this, but I'm going to have to make some adjustments. And the adjustments, like I said, once again, is I'm going to start going with some of these markets that are a little bit quieter. Gold is one of those. Natural gas is one of those. Crude can be one of those as well. Slowly work my way up. And then if I can get this thing up a couple $100 higher, then I'll go ahead and I'll jump back into the indices. And I'll be able to, if I need to, doesn't hit my target, I'll be able to reverse and hold it for a much longer period of time in order so I can recapture that loss on the other side and maybe even pick up a little bit. So that's what it is. This has been a really interesting experience for me. What a challenge. I mean, I've never in my life traded a small $200 account. But so it's really getting me to really focus on what a lot of people are going through. I mean, not everybody has a lot of money to trade, and so the idea is I thought it would be good for me to challenge myself to see if I can make it work on a small $200 account. And then if I can, and then what I can do is I'll share that process with my subscribers on exactly how I did it, okay? But right now, first step, staying away from some of these more aggressive indices, the mini Russell, the ES, the mini NASDAQ. Going to focus on some of the slower moving, metals, gold. Probably not going to do anything on silver. I'll be watching the energies, natural gas, and crude oil. See if I can work my way up again. And then, like I said, as I build it, then I can get a little bit more aggressive. But when you're with a very, very tiny account, we're just going to have to be a lot more focused. And we don't have the ability to put on reversal trades. And that is one of the, that is a big advantage when you're trading with a bigger size account, because it does make trading a little bit easier in the sense that you have the ability to hedge yourself. You have the ability to take reversals and put on some size and adjust your contracts, because that's going to be the key to success. Not every trade is going to be a winner. We all know that, okay? But that doesn't mean that you can't get in and take a reversal and play that strong momentum as it reverses to the other side, put a little bit of size on it, and get yourself back in the green again. So you can't do that on a small account. So anyway, that's where we are. I'm not going to go through any charts this morning. Please join us in the morning. Once again, you will see my charts. I make any trades, you'll see it live. And then after the first 30 minutes, then I go into Discord. We continue on if I don't have any trades, or for some reason I want to take a second trade. I think right now I'm going to try to limit maybe one trade in the small account, or maybe possibly two at the most. But right now that's kind of the game plan. And then also, if you'd like to see how my larger account's doing, or I do trade, I do also include stocks as well, besides the indices and the metals and the currencies and and I do some currencies and the energies. Then you can see that in our Discord channel. And if you'd like to join Discord, you don't have to be a member. You will have access to some of the information. So please contact us via Innovative Trading Strategies, which is our website. And also, if you'd like, check out a lot of YouTube videos out there of my trading over the last 3 or 4 years that I've shared with everybody. And that's going to wrap it up. So let's keep our fingers crossed to see what we can do tomorrow. I'd like to get this thing above 200 again, but I'm not going to push it. I don't have to get crazy and try to make it all back in one day. All right, that's it. And we'll see how we end up after tomorrow. And I'll do another recap tomorrow evening. Thanks.